Have you ever smiled in front of everyone and then cried when no one was around? Ever felt like you grew up too fast? Like you never had the chance to just be a kid? If that's you, if you've ever felt like your childhood was stolen, if you've always been in survival mode, then stay with me. This video is not a story, this is a mirror, and maybe for the first time, you'll see yourself in it. They saw a quiet child, polite, obedient, never caused trouble. What they didn't see was how loud the silence inside you was. You weren't quiet because you were shy. You were quiet because no one ever listened. You were the peacekeeper in a house that felt like a war zone. You learned to read the room before you learned to spell your name. You studied moods instead of math. You mastered survival like it was your only subject. You followed unspoken rules. Don't cry, it makes you weak. Don't speak, they'll just get mad. Don't ask for help, no one's coming. So you became self-sufficient, independent, emotionless, but not because you wanted to. You were just tired of being let down. Imagine being 8 years old and carrying stress that 40-year-olds go to therapy for. Imagine hearing your parents say, "Why are you so sensitive?" When you're just trying to feel safe. You didn't have tantrums. You had breakdowns, silently. You weren't dramatic. You were drowning. But you got so good at faking normal that no one ever checked if you were actually okay. While other kids were out playing, you were learning to protect yourself, emotionally, mentally, maybe even physically. By 12, you had trust issues. By 15, you had a wall so high, even you couldn't climb it anymore. You smiled at school, laughed with friends, but deep down, you felt like a stranger in your own skin. Now, you overthink everything. You replay conversations in your head. You apologize even when it's not your fault. You push people away when you need them the most. Because part of you still believes that if you let someone in, they'll hurt you. Just like before. You're not broken. You're just protecting the little version of you that no one else did. That pain you carry? It's not weakness. It's evidence. Evidence that you survived, something many never talk about. You didn't fail as a child. You adapted. You became the adult too early, because someone had to. And I want you to hear this clearly. It wasn't your fault. You can't go back and change the past. But you can stop letting it control your future. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing peace over pain. It means speaking your truth even when your voice shakes. It means allowing yourself to feel, to cry, to rest, to say, "I didn't deserve that." You're not the only one who feels this way. More people than you think are silently carrying childhoods that never gave them a chance. So many of us were taught how to survive, but never how to live. And now, we're all trying to figure it out, one broken piece at a time. And if you're still here, still watching, that means part of you is ready. Ready to stop surviving and finally start living. So here's what I want you to hear. The thing you probably needed to hear years ago. You're safe now. You don't need to be strong all the time. You don't have to earn love. You are allowed to feel, to rest, to grow. You were not meant to carry this pain forever. You were meant to heal. And even if no one told you before, let me say it now. I'm proud of you. You made it this far. And your story is still being written. You matter. And you are not alone. If this video meant something to you, share it. You never know who needs it too.